Hey everybody, I am here to show you a bridge roll down exercise. I'm going to show you two different versions. One is not necessarily better or worse or harder or easier than the other, but I just want to show you two different variations that you might find helpful for yourself. Okay, so things you're going to need. Handy dandy Pilates ball I have on hand. If you don't have one of these at home, you could substitute with a paper towel roll, a small child's ball, or a pillow is great. You can kind of fold a pillow in half or use a throw pillow. We're going to place that between our knees in just a second. Now for one of the bridge series, the first one I'm going to show you is actually involving kind of a height here, okay? So I'm going to use my box, which is about a 1 foot height distance from the floor, but it doesn't have to be exactly that. If you want something a little bit higher, you could always utilize your couch or an ottoman or something sturdy. So for this first bridge, we're going to do a bridge roll up, but we're going to put our feet on an elevated surface. So ball is going to go between the inner thighs. It's meant to have a little baby squeeze there, so there's some energy through the inner thighs. Hands are going to reach down at the ground. Most of the time I see people bend their elbows like this and then their shoulders are way up to their ears. I want you guys to lengthen your shoulders, lengthen your arms. Good. Now, on your inhalation, you're going to find that expansion breath. Exhale, you're going to draw your belly down and in. Good, feel your core engaged. Now, with that core engagement, you're going to start to tuck your pelvis. One by one, you're going to lift up your hips and your vertebrae up to the top. Good. Now notice my knees, my hips, and my shoulders are in one straight line. I'm not elevating into extension. Okay, it's actually kind of hard to do with this elevation here. So take an inhale at the top. I want you to appreciate inner thighs are working. Glutes, your low glutes, base of your seat is working. Your core is engaged, wrapping around you. Your belly's pulled in. Lengthen your arms, take an inhale. As you exhale, draw your belly in, start to round and roll your body down one little vertebrae at a time. Inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, find your belly button to spine. With your core, start to tuck your pelvis, lift up. Exhale, roll it down. So the benefit of having your feet elevated is you get kind of a further range of motion. And if we're working on connecting to your pelvic floor, this position, it gets you a little bit higher. So we've got gravity now assisting the pelvic floor rather than having to work against it, which we so often do during the day. So that foot elevation piece is really nice for many, but if you have any troubles with your low back, stressing or straining in any way, I would just take the elevation away. So all that changes, it doesn't actually change the exercise, we just get rid of this with the feet. So if I kind of push that off to the side, option number 2 for our bridge roll downs is we do the same thing here with the feet on the ground. Okay, again, if you have any extra strain or stress in your low back space, you might want to try this version instead. So take an inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Tuck the tail, press into your heels, lift up. Same thing here. Inner thighs are working, glutes are working, core is pulled in nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Starts from the belly, pulling down, and then rolling the body down in space. And you're kind of intentionally going super slow to get to the end until your tailbone reaches the mat. Okay, so those are the bridge roll downs. I hope that you find them helpful. That is a great exercise to do many things. Get the core active, activate the glutes, try and coordinate your glutes and your core, which is really important task to be able to do. And then also stretching through that low back space that oftentimes gets tight on many of us. So hope you find that helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.